Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Grit Culture. Got a good one for y'all today, but before we get into it, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to help build this channel. So, we're going to get into some lighter stuff today. You know, every now and then I like to talk about different things such as, you know, music and sports. You know, this channel I can talk about, you know, anything on here. My primary thing is, you know, just different things around the world, you know, discerning and having nuanced conversations about, you know, different things that tend to get spun, different narratives that tend to get spun out of control for agenda purposes. But, you know, every now and then, like I said, we get into the sports, we get into the music. So I always stay looking out for that. But in the meantime, let's get into it. So we got Conway, Griselda's Conway. You know, it's proving itself, man. Putting out, man, straight classics, man. That God to King Tape, man, was amazing. You know, Griselda just drops, man. They drop, man. They drop hit after hit. You know, on the street level. You know, they really don't get a ton of industry fame because, you know, it's their type of audience, man, is an older audience. You know, guys who appreciate it. You know, not just that, guys who appreciate, you know, the lyrical side of the game. You know, mixed with the street. You know, the authentic street shit. You know, guys who, you know, love that feeling. You know, harkening back to the 90s. That's what they bring. It's a refreshing sound. It's, you know, especially, you know, you got too many guys, you know, I love the game. I love the rap game and how it is because, you know, with social media, it has everybody has a chance to cut out the middleman and get their stuff out to the world. But, you know, the downside of it is an oversaturation, you know, everybody doing the same thing and not being unique because, you know, everybody's trying to jump on the gravy train and trying to do what worked for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of that goes into, you know, reception from the fans. The fans love, you know, repetitive stuff at times. You know, they don't care as long as it's popular, as long as it catches their ear, you know. They love that. But this is for the, you know, the real hip hop heads. So let's get into it. So Conway just dropped his La Maquina album. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. 9 tracks. And it starts out hot, man. Starts out, you know, the way you expected, that typical Griselda sound with Bruiser Brody. Conway's, man, in his bag, man. You know, you just wonder, you know, guy like that, man, it's a rare talent, man. And the crazy thing is, the dude don't even write. He doesn't even write, man. Starting them off, man, he kicks it off with Bruiser Brody, man, that hard, gritty sound, man, that gritty production. And, man, it goes from there, man, goes up from there. I mean, the tape is, man, the whole thing, man, from, you know, all 9 tracks. It's a killer. It's a killer, man, 6:30 tip-off. And when I listen to it, man, when I listen to that 6:30 tip-off, man, it sounds like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm reaching, but it had that sound like something like NBA, some NBA type of sound. It's got that good energy to the track, man. And like I said, man, Conway coming on here, man. His lyrical game is elite, man. He's one of the top ones in the game today. As far as the new guys, he's one of the top ones, man. Talking about up there, you know, with, you know, the Kendrick Lamar's, you know, Cole. He's definitely on the elite level, man. And he's definitely, you know, just his body of work and everything he's been doing, man. He's definitely carving carved out his lane. You know, him and the rest of the Griselda crew, man, as definite legends in the game, for real. You know, they put out enough. They put out enough material, been around long enough to where I think we can start having that conversation now. Blood Roses. Now, this is my favorite. This is my favorite one off this album. It might be between Blood Roses and probably Scatterbrain on track 9. I said, I forgot, man. I said, shoot, it's 11 hours. It's 11 song album, man. I said 9 tracks early. It's got 11 songs on here, so I had to clarify that up. But yeah, on track 9, man, Scatterbrain, man. That one, and between those two, those were the best ones. Those are the best ones to me, and that's saying a lot, because this album's just full of, man, slappers. He coming with it on every track, dog. So yeah, between that, Blood Roses and Scatterbrain, Clarity's Hard. You know, one of those introspective tracks, you know, where he's getting, you know, deep into, you know, how he feels, man, and, you know, different stuff, you know, is you know, interactions with, you know, the folks from where he's from. Shit he got to deal with, but you know, he's still, like I said, he still gonna talk his shit. He talking that fly shit with it too, but he knows how to, you know, the best lyricists know how to spin and weave it, you know, make it all mesh together. He definitely does that, man. KD's got that modern sound, but he's got, you know, like I said, still coming with it. It's Conway, and man, he's going off. He's going off, man, on that. Yeah, man, the whole tape is fire, man. 200 Pies with 2 Chainz, that Griselda, you know, bringing 2 Chainz into that Griselda sound, bringing it into that world. Sister Abigail, I love that one. You know, that sound like the, man, that sound like, you know, Lunch Table. That's that Lunch Table rap right there. Now, I can't pronounce her name, man. I don't know. I just called her, looked like Seven the Genius, but I heard her say Love, so I'm wondering if it's Love the Genius. And they got old boy Jay Ski. Jay Skis was on. He's on a few tracks on the album. He's on the Blood Roses also. And he's on the next track, Grace. That dude's fire, man. It's my first time hearing of him. I'm wondering if he's you know, affiliate, or, you know, one of Conway's, you know, guys that came up under him, guys that he signed or put on, kind of like how Benny's got BSF. So, you know, with Rick Hyde and I forget the other guy's name, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that dude, man, that dude's on point. Yeah, that Grace. It's another introspective track. It's got that, and I like that, man. I like the sound, man. It's got that classic Rockefeller sound to it. Classic Rockefeller sound. Scatterbrain is crazy, man. Got JID from Dreamville. Got a classic Ludacris verse, man. He brought Ludacris, man, from the woodwork. You know, Ludacris has been a legend, and man, he's in his you know, he's in top form on this. Man, they all came with it, man. Like I said, between Scatterbrain and Blood Roses, man, those are my 2 favorite tracks, man, from the whole tape. Now, the next one, Had to Hustle. I think that is it's still a good song, but I think that might be the weakest one on the whole tape. I think that might be the weakest one. You know, it's got El Camino, Griselda affiliate El Camino. You know, I fucks with him. I'm not too familiar with Shots, but you know, it's cool, man. It's a dope track. You know, I like Conway's delivery on it. You know how he changed it up in that slow delivery. You know, it kind of brought something different to it. So I was kind of expecting something else. You know, I really wasn't too high on it when I first was listening to it. You know, when the the first verse and everything from El Camino, and then as soon as Conway came on with the slow flow, I say, okay, that gave it a different feel to the track. So overall, it's a good song, but probably the low light of the album, and that's that's saying something, because like I said, it's still a good song, but the album is just, man, it's top, man, it's on point, man, it's on point, and then they top it off, man, with SC Gang, man, West Side Gun and Benny. You already know how that's going. Now that one reminds me of All 70. It has that same type of production from what was that? Yeah, that was from what was that Benny album? 10 to Talk 3. The last song on 10 to Talk 3 with Benny and Conway on it. It's got that sound to it. And you know how Griselda guys, how them cats come when they join together, man. So overall, man, this is a great fucking album, man. So overall, man, I'm gonna get an album, man, a 4.75 stars out of 5. Just under perfect. Now I have a kind of tight bar for giving out 5 out of 5s. So I just don't want to give it out liberally. I may even up it. The more I even listen to it, but I may make it a 4.75. Keep it at that right now. 4.75 out of 5. Just a notch under perfect. Just a notch under perfect. I think the only thing that, and I don't want to say, like I said, Conway's got superb, elite lyrical ability, so I know he can pull these off. It just takes a lot to make that type of track, to make, not the type of track, to make that perfect album. I don't know, there probably could have been a little bit more range on the album. I don't want him to, make something, let me give an example. Kind of like It's Dark as Hell is Hot. You remember, it had the record For the Ladies, man. I forget the name of that song, man, but man, that was a classic one. And then it had conceptual records like Damien on it. Man, if y'all feel where I'm going with that, different stuff like that. And I think this album lacks that. But the songs that are on here is, so amazing already that, it makes up for it. So that's why I say it's just a tiny notch under perfect. It's damn near perfect, man. But it's definitely a classic one. You can definitely put this in the classic album category, man. So check it out, man. Conway, La Maquina, if I'm pronouncing it right, from the Griselda crew. Probably the most lyrical out the Griselda crew, man. He doing what he does, dog. So this is definitely a pickup. I'm gonna do some more reviews too, man. I'm gonna review Benny's new album, Plugs I Met Too, and I'm also man, might do one on Mo 3 Shada's albums, and we'll have some other ones too. So just stay on the lookout within the next couple days, man. I'll be dropping those, man. Other than that, let me know what you think in the comments section. Let me know how you feel about this. What was your favorite song on the album? Do you feel this is a classic? What rating would you give it out of a 5-star system? And yeah, man, we'll keep it there, man. Until then, it's the Grid Culture, man, and I'll holler at y'all later. All right.